When the Hamilton family moved into the old house on Briar Lane, the neighbors didn't say much, just polite smiles and closed curtains. The house had been empty for years. The listing said great bones, vintage charm, and motivated seller. It didn't say anything about the fire or the bodies, but 8-year-old Emily didn't care. She loved the big staircase. She loved the creaky wooden floors. And she especially loved her new room, the one with the antique wallpaper covered in tiny birds. That first night, Emily told her mum someone was watching her from the closet. Rachel, her mum, laughed and said, "It's just the house settling." The next night, Emily woke up screaming. She said the birds on the wallpaper had turned their heads to look at her. Not all of them, just 3, and one had no eyes. By the end of the first week, Emily stopped sleeping. Her eyes were sunken. She spoke softly, slowly, like she was listening to someone else while she talked. She told her father, Greg, that there was a girl in the corner of her room at night. She wears a dress with flowers, and her mouth isn't the right shape anymore. They called a doctor. They called a therapist. They even took down the wallpaper. But behind it, the walls were covered in scratches and words, dozens of them, written by small hands. "Let us out. We remember fire. She made us stay." That night, Emily stood in front of the mirror for an hour without blinking. When Rachel finally pulled her away, Emily said something that made her mother freeze. "They don't want me. They want the one who let them burn." Rachel had no idea what that meant until she looked up the previous owners. The house had belonged to a woman named Margaret Fielding. She ran a foster home. In 1972, the house caught fire. 5 children died, locked in the attic. The official report said it was an accident, but neighborhood rumors said Margaret never unlocked the door. They said she wanted peace, silence. They said she smiled while it burned. Emily began drawing the same picture over and over. 5 small children, 1 tall woman, and fire everywhere. Sometimes the woman had her mother's face. One night, Rachel found Emily whispering into the closet. When she asked what she was doing, Emily looked up and said, "They say I'm her now. I don't want to be her, but the house already decided." The next morning, Rachel and Greg woke up to silence. No birds outside, no creaks, no laughter, just silence. Emily was gone. Her bed was made. Her closet door was wide open, but the walls were covered in fresh words. We let her out. Now she watches too. 2 weeks later, another family moved in. A young couple. No kids, not yet. But the wife was pregnant. And in the nursery, on the wall behind the crib, someone had already started scratching. We remember fire,